In this video, I review the Batman Assault on Arkham movie, which is the latest in the DC animated original line. This one's directed by Jay Oliva and Ethan Spaulding. Jay Oliva, who I think did a nice job on Justice League War before this, and he also did the Flashpoint Paradox movie version. So he's done some good work. Also, Jay Oliva, you might not know this, but he storyboarded Man of Steel with Zack Snyder, so that's pretty cool. But I will say Batman Assault on Arkham is a bit of a step down from those two. It has just a very basic plot that kind of gets started right away before I've really gotten any connection to the characters. They try to force some character interplay and interactions like Deadshot and Captain Boomerang. They kind of try to establish this rivalry, but to me it just seems kind of forced. Same thing for the sort of romance. I'm not sure if that's what it was, but with King Shark, believe it or not, and Killer Frost, that also seemed forced. It seemed like they just said, okay, we have these characters doing this thing, we need to have some kind of interplay, but it seemed like they just kind of like added that in there. It didn't seem very organic, it didn't seem very real. And then the plot, they kind of went for a heist motive, but again, to me, an important part of a heist movie is kind of planning the heist and then some things going how they were planned, which is cool to have the payoff. And then, of course, a lot of things not going how he planned. Here, they tried to kind of do a heist feel without actually having the planning phase. So for me, it just didn't really quite work. It is based in the Batman Arkham game universe rather than the regular kind of animated movie universe. So if you're a big fan of the games, this might be something that you would enjoy checking out. I will say there's a preview for the Arkham Knight game coming next year, and that preview alone is probably worth checking out this movie. That was an awesome preview. The game looks amazing. They've really stepped it up, if that's even possible to keep stepping it up, but it looks like they are. So that's pretty cool. So for this movie, maybe if you're a game fan, might be good to check out. If you're more a fan of the regular universe, animated universe, you could almost actually skip this one, and you wouldn't be missing a lot. Although the one thing I will say for it is it's kind of cool to see the different character designs, see their takes on certain people. It does get better when the Joker starts showing up and starts playing a more active role, so I will say there's some good stuff there. And it's cool to see like their take on the Penguin and some of the characters. If you can stand Harley Quinn's voice here, she has some cool moments as well. You should be warned though, it's called Batman Assault on Arkham, but it's not really a Batman movie. It's not centered on Batman. He's actually more of a supporting character, and it's really a Suicide Squad movie. So Suicide Squad's the leads. Batman is a support, comes in and has a couple scenes, some action. But it's definitely not what I would call a Batman movie. It just takes place in kind of Batman's universe. They also tried a new little spin on some of the graphic elements. They did a couple kind of graphic moves that are kind of interesting. They went for a style with their music choices. Not quite sure if it worked, but I could give them credit for at least trying some stuff out. So overall, I wasn't that impressed. It had some good moments, but the plot didn't quite do it for me. There was, I think, what was supposed to be a plot twist, but to me it seemed very obvious immediately. Character development that didn't really happen. So for me, you could kind of take or leave this one. If you're a fan of the games, maybe check it out. For me, I'm much more excited for the Throne of Atlantis, which is the one coming next, and there is a teaser for Throne of Atlantis on this DVD, so you might be interested in that one.